some of history's greatest teachers or greatest people were all people who dared to be themselves. You know, we can talk about Socrates in ancient Athens. He dared to be himself, right? He broke all the rules. He knew he was going to be getting in big trouble with the stuff he was doing, and yet he did it anyway, right? And he paid for it, right? By the time he was finished, kind of going through his life, they sentenced him away, and because Socrates dared to be himself, he met an early end. Now, some people can look at that story and say, well, what was the point of Socrates kind of being himself if he ended up dying for it, right? What's the point of being yourself if you're going to end up being killed for it? And it's a great discussion to have, because Socrates is not the only character in history, that's remembered for that. Socrates is far from the only guy who really dared to be himself and he got in trouble for it, right? There's Jesus. Jesus dared to be himself. And before Jesus, had met his end at the age of 33, there was probably moments, and we can say this about Socrates as well. There were probably moments where Jesus and Socrates probably received warnings for the stuff they were doing. They probably received talks. They probably, received messages to stop doing